Jeff, welcome to the show. Okay, guys, so glad you're here. And this is something that for a long time, Botox was whispered because men weren't admitting they're doing it. But you guys see a lot of men, in fact.
Yes.
It's been going on for quite a while, but it's definitely gaining steam.
And it's not just about looking younger, right? Because you guys have CEOs and men who, in the boardroom, don't just want to look good and look younger, but also look maybe more approachable.
Never let them see you sweat. Never let them know you're worried. I mean, the idea is this makes you relax. It makes you actually a little more approachable because you don't have that knotted up little frown lines, scowl lines on your forehead.
Less tired looking.
Yeah. All of that.
Okay, well, let's talk about Jeff because you're here. You've done some, you're a fan of Botox before, or am I putting words in your mouth?
No, definitely a fan.
Okay, tell me why you wanted it. What was the first time that you inquired about Botox?
I had kind of a stressful job.
Okay.
So it helps kind of fade away the stress lines, which is kind of cool. And takes a little bit of the worry away too. Kind of makes you look a little bit happier also, so it's a good thing.
Okay.
I've done about 10 times, I think. This is about 10 times. I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and Richard, what are you going to do today on Jeff?
Well, we're just going to do his forehead and around his eyes. You know, he's got a little bit of tendency towards crow's feet, a little bit of these worry lines right through, or concentration lines, if you like to call them. So we're just going to get started. You ready?
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Take it away.
And while you're doing it, just describe, Dr. LeConey, how the process works.
Well, you know, after we kind of, you know, clear you for the procedure based on some pretty simple, you know, medical, you know, clearing, then it's pretty simple. We're just going to go ahead and check his face for the patterns.
And there's no grimacing going on. Jeff, you're not in any pain, right?
No, it's like a small patch.
And you use a very fine needle,
This
right,
is
Dr.
a
LeConey?
super fine needle. I like to point out this is the needle that was developed for pediatric insulin. It's 31 gauge. It's so sharp that in many cases you don't even feel it. So
it's true, you don't really feel it.
Yeah.
I mean, but in case someone's afraid of doing this, you do have a numbing cream that you could use.
We
right?
do, actually, yes. It's, you know, just to kind of give a little.
Yeah.
While we're working on the forehead and the eyes, let's take a before picture of Jeff. But we're explaining the before picture because that's the thing. You want the surprise, you want the frowny face in there to see what is happening with the muscles, right, Dana?
That's exactly right. Just to see which muscles we're going to, you know, target.
Okay. And then he's working the side of the face there.
These
and
are
along
for
other
the
crow's
sometimes called crow's feet.
Okay.
But yeah.
And you may notice too, I mean,
Squint
there are
lines.
like tiny little bumps that form immediately after the application.
Right.
That goes away within
in
seconds.
minutes. Yeah. Right,
Yeah.
So it's a great lunchtime procedure.
Oh, this absolutely, yeah. You can go back and.
Makes everyone happy.
Absolutely.
Little blood spot here and there, but nothing to worry about, folks. And I promise the results are awesome. Beatrice, you want to bring in this stool because as we promised, I'm going to go for it myself. I started doing Botox, Richard and Dana, what, like 6 months ago, maybe?
Yes,
Yeah,
about
I
6
think
months.
that's about right. Mm-hmm.
And I have loved it ever since. I feel like I'm, I don't know, investing in my future. Investing
Yours and Brandon's future.
That is exactly what you are doing because the earlier you start it, the better. You don't ever have to have those creases. I mean, it's preventative. It's preventative treatment.
And is it true then, so you started earlier, right, but over the years when your muscles stop moving and forming these creases, you need less and less Botox as the years go by, right?
It can be that way because the muscles will become weaker and just kind of atrophy, so you won't need to do it quite as frequently.
You're breaking that muscle memory.
So besides the Botox, there's also facial fillers, just like women do. Men get the same treatment under the eyes, around the jawline, even lips.
Yeah.
And I love your approach, Dr. LeConey and Dana. You're very natural. Your patients look very natural looking.
Right.
So you err on sort of less is more.
Less is more.
correct.
We don't want you to look like a mannequin. We want to see some expression, and so that we try to, you know, kind of study it. We also know that when we see someone for the first time, we'll do a little bit less, and then we'll kind of, you know, dial it in as we see it's needed. Yeah.
Okay, well, get in there. What are we doing?
Well, and we can see from those
about to.
before and after photos, by the way, it looks completely natural what you guys do. Is that sort of a common fear for men who are thinking about doing Botox, that they don't want to,
you know,
look
really
like they've had it?
We're going to definitely, you know, interview the person and find out what they're trying to achieve. If they really want no one to know, then we're just going to soften the lines.
Okay, get that needle in my face.
Let's get it.
We want everybody to know.
No need to
Take a needle in my
hesitate.
face.
There you go.
And Dana,
You
you
got
just
that, Dana?
you wiped my forehead with just a little bit of alcohol,
Alcohol.
right?
I'm gonna
Right.
step over here.
Yeah, just kind of.
How you doing, Derek?
In case you guys are wondering if it hurts, no, it absolutely does not.
And this
You
is
barely
no
feel
numbing
it.
cream. You didn't put any numbing cream on.
No numbing cream.
I don't like the numbing cream because honestly, who has time for that? You have to sit there, you wait for 2 minutes while it kicks in, and honestly, there's nothing to feel anyway, so skip the numbing cream, get the needling.
Okay,
That's
you
pretty
keep
much what
going,
Roto
Dr. LeConey. You guys, of course, the Anti-Aging Institute has been in business for over 20 years.
That's
you
correct.
guys are tried and true. Your clients love you. We love you. Let's talk about the
Okay.
special offer because all the dads, non-dads, men, women, we all want to get on this, but this is the Father's Day special coming up. Dana, can you help me walk through this, what this is? So
Yes, we have Botox for $10 a unit. We're giving $100 off facial fillers, and we do testosterone therapy, so we have $100 off that as well.
which is really great because if you have low T, you're suffering through life and you don't need it.
Right? That's right.
Okay, when we talk about $10 per unit of Botox, what's the average so people understand?
The average is going to be anywhere from $250 to
Okay.
$300 to $500.
Okay, and you should see the effects in a couple days,
Oh,
right?
You'll start to see it relax in 2 to 3 days, and your maximum results in 14 days.
And after the commercial break, I promise these little bumps you're
Yeah,
seeing
the
on my
little welts.
forehead, those will be gone.
Well, if you look at Jeff, his is gone, so it's totally fine. Yeah,
And Jeff, you've never looked better.
Oh, you're kind, Derek. Thank you.
you too, my love. You
Instantly.
look fantastic. Happy Father's Day. Thanks for coming in. To schedule your treatment, you can contact the Institute of Anti-Aging Medicine. They're waiting for your call.